Hi guys, welcome to Simproved and to the very first episode of the Alienation Let's Play. So this is the amazing house that I've built. I'm really happy how it turned out, and we are currently on Sixum, which is the alien planet here. This is how it looks like, lots of very glowing waterfalls and these kinds of, I don't know, is it like a lake or a pool? And far in the distance, far away, where is it? There it is the capital maybe of Sixum. So I think it looks really nice. Let's start the timer, and it looks really nice, so nicely animated. And this is also the home planet of our main protagonist. So she's currently living here in this house because this is also a sorority house. And you can already see they're swimming in the pool and sitting there, and these are all students at Sixum University maybe. I still haven't decided how to call the whole thing, like the whole sorority maybe. So if you have any suggestions, just write it in the comments. And here you can already see her. This is Trix. I've created her a couple of while ago, and she was called the Pastel Alien in a collab. And oh, she goes swimming there. And yeah, she's our main protagonist basically. But in the first episode, I thought maybe we give her some backstory before we do the main challenge aspect of the Let's Play, which is basically to take over Earth, planet Earth, in a pretty funny kind of way, I would say. And this would be to impregnate other Sims with alien hybrid babies, and like this, these babies will also, be grown-up aliens and then impregnate others, and like this we are slowly invading the whole Earth, and then we will enslave humanity, of course, because why not? I thought it would be really fun. Also, I like to play with these aliens. They have kind of a creepy voice, but I thought it would be quite fun. Also, I haven't seen so many people play with aliens. I thought maybe that would be interesting. And the Let's Build of the sorority house is coming next Friday, I would say. So yeah, if you're interested how I've built that, it took me about 9 till 10 hours because I had to set every stone there physically by hand and with cheats and all that stuff. I also wanted it to look, very alien-like. My first drafts looked more like a very futuristic looking human house, I would say. Like houses that already exist, and I wanted that house to be, perfectly surrounded or like fitting to the planet here, and also look a little bit more like an alien house, something really crazy. And it's really hard to do that in The Sims 4, but I think it turned out great, and I wanted it to be, that it looks as if it is built into that mountain or this cliff here. And yeah, I hope you like it, guys. It was like quite some time. It took lots of work, but yeah, I figured it out. Of course, I always like to build something really crazy. And yeah, so let's go into gameplay mode. Where is our main protagonist? Her name is Trix Phox, like I've already said. And we have some other Sims here. Some of them are created by me and some are not. So let me look at the first one. So this is one created by another YouTuber, Simmer YouTuber called Fräulein Celine, and she created this amazing alien. She's super beautiful, Simbari Marie Alcar. Oh, now they're having like a nice little gathering here, which is also very cool. And I thought maybe I wanted all of the aliens in the sorority be from different alien races, maybe, so from different planets, and the sixam alien race, I would say, like the 6 aliens, or however they're called, are the most advanced, I would say, and they all are in a federation ruled by the 6 aliens, baby. And yeah, so this is why they all tend or like all go to the same university, and they will all become something different, you know, later on, like for a job. And our main protagonist, Trix, is going to be, yeah, an explorer, or I don't know. She mastered the arts of world domination, I hope. I guess we will fail a lot in the challenge. And yeah, I hope it will work, but I want the first episodes to, you know, that we are going to play a little bit with the sorority here, and then later on we will go to planet Earth and set up everything there too. And maybe we have to disguise her, so this is a possibility in The Sims 4 that you can disguise your aliens as a human, so we are going to be a little bit sneaky and then, you know, have some nice sexual relationships with other human Sims and all get them pregnant. So there is like a really nice feature in The Sims. You can now choose if a Sim, despite the gender it has or the appearance it has, if they can impregnate others, and our Trix can impregnate others. Also, another Sim in the sorority that can impregnate others is this pink one. And this is Venus Jinn. Like you can see, I wanted her to be inspired by the Jinn creatures that we also had in The Sims 3. The basic idea was to maybe create some aliens that could be also maybe the, I don't know, like the template of the creatures that we have in the Sims, or like in the Sims that we had in the Sims. So I thought maybe these jinns aren't like really jinns in the Sims 3, maybe they're aliens too, and they just have like this distinct look maybe. So she's like a pretty big nympho, I would say, like they're after, you know, being very non-committal, they're like serial romantics, and she's like a modern day geisha, I would say. So she also has a double bed, which the others don't, or like can't use as a double bed. So this is her little space here, and next to her this is the bed of that person here, which is Lex Nightcrawler, and she's one of the more of a sneaky, mischievous Sims. I've also made a video about her, and they are mostly like smugglers, I would say. They're very materialistic. She's a kleptomanic, of course, and she wants to be like the super, I don't know how it's called, but she wants to be the where is it? Like the, here it is. The public enemy, it's called as a life trade. So she's really, really fun also, and she's kind of a very messy person, or I have imagined her to be a very messy person. So there are like lots and lots of stuff here. Of course, some money bags. There's also some gold somewhere. Here there are the gold bars. All that stuff that she has already been stolen, so maybe she will be a smuggler or something, you know, in the logistics, I would say. And then I've already created her here. This is, how's she called? Kegs. So Kegs is a Navi from the movie Avatar, and they are very jungle-y, you know, they live in the jungle. And yeah, also wanted her, you know, bed and all that stuff to represent that here a little bit. So she's more of a very feral hunter Sim or alien. So this is why I also gave her like fishing is maxed and fitness is maxed and gardening and handiness is maxed. So she's that these are like maybe the subjects she took in the university maybe, and they all have different maxed skills, you know, suiting for their, personality and their race they're coming from. So for example, our little geisha Sim here, she's really good at dancing and cooking and comedy and charisma. So yeah, fitness is 5. This is like all those things. They are all perfect in rocket science, and they all have a little bit of logic, or max logic, depending on, you know, how I imagine their races to be. And the next one in the Sorority is this little girl here. So her name is like really hard to pronounce. It's like Andromedamorna. We will call her Andy from now on because I can't pronounce that. I'm really sorry, but she was created by Resident Evil Fanboy. He's also a YouTuber. I will put Fräulein's and Resident Evil's YouTube channels in the description so you can check them out. It's like super nice from them that they created some aliens for me, and yeah, I really love that idea. So these aliens, his idea was that this alien is basically like the oldest one. Their race gets really old, and yeah, therefore her corner of the sorority, we have like 2 dorms and 1 normal bedroom, is like filled with books, and I put like some writing here and all that stuff, so I thought that would look really nice. Oh, and I see that the curtain has clipped through here. That's not really nice. Let's put that up again. Come on. Maybe we will delete that and fix that later. Okay. So this is the bed from Simvari, from Fräulein. So she's from an ice planet, and therefore she has like lots of ice crystals here. And then we have, of course, the obligatory aqua fish alien. So that's her, and her name is Shell. And yes, she of course has, oh, where did it go? There it is. And she of course has, you know, some aquariums with some fish. Are there some fish in there? No, we still have to put some fish in there. Let's stock them with some fish. And here too, please. So she has some friends from their home planet. And I also put like a little bowl in here so we can put like a nice, let's put a tetra in there. And they all have a pet actually. So she of course has a scaly bone fish, of course all the other fish, but this is like the main pet. And the ice crystal Simvari has a little space octopus, or like a space squid it's called. The oldest one, like the really bookwormy one, has some dust spirit as a pet. This is the bedroom of our main character, and she has, where is it, this whale. It's called a pink whale, and look how goofy it looks. It's so pretty. I love it. Oh, he's so cute. Like currently we can't pet them, we can't even feed them. They're just like decorative items because you can collect them in game. I've cheated them of course, and I think it looks really cute. That one is like my favorite, so that's why I gave her my favorite pet, I would say. And yeah, the others have one too. So the more, I think like the Jin one, like the geisha one, has of course a thing that has to look like a heart. I think it looks a little bit like a human heart, but it's supposed to be a red coral. So that's for her. The Navi had to have a blue one that's glowing a little bit, because in the movie there are like lots of, you know, glowing plants and all that stuff. So she has the blue slug. And the Nightcrawler, she has a black porcupine, like a space porcupine. I thought it was so suiting for her because she's like really messy and wears black and all that stuff. She's like more of a rebel, I would say. So yeah, this is our alien sorority in our really nice house. Let's get like a nicer view of the house so you don't get too confused. So it's just 2 levels, and we have a kitchen, you know, some places to sit here. And here's like the living room area, I would say. And yeah, there's a dorm, a bathroom, and upstairs we have a bathroom, and I put like some separated showers and toilets here because there are quite some Sims on there, and the lot is really small, and Sixum is 20 by 20, so I really didn't have so much space. And there's like the main like the main bedroom for the main character. Of course she gets like a really special treatment, a really special treatment. And yeah, another dorm room with 3 beds, and yeah, so this is it. I hope you like it, guys. And yeah, like I said, the speed build is coming on Friday, And currently I'm actually on vacation. I'm pre-recording this, so yeah, I hope everything goes fine and that you can understand everything. And this is the setup here. So let's see if we can make some more friends, because basically she's not friends with everyone. So she's good friends with the Aqua Sim. She's currently talking to cats. Oh, she knows that she's an alien. Well, baby, they're all aliens. And they're good friends with, yeah, she's good friends with Venus. Oh, look. She's not good friends. Oh, she's good friends with Lex. Super good friends with Andy. And Simvari is just a friend. So let's befriend a little bit Simvari before she goes off to Earth. Because Trix has actually already, you know, done all the stuff she needs to do at the university. And let's propose a crazy scheme here. So let's wait. And oh yeah, that's another thing I have to explain. Aliens in The Sims 4 are glowing if they're like having a boost in their emotion. And you can see it here. She's happy and therefore she's glowing in the green dust around her, which is really annoying. Look how close they're, like going upstairs is so weird. Yeah, so I think this will be really hard to hide that maybe on Earth, because there's like no cheat or whatsoever to not do that. So now they're talking in the hallway, like the super small hallway here. But okay, let's go into camera mode. So we have like some nice legs. So they all went swimming and they're using their alien. Oh my god, I'm sorry, it's really there we go. So they're all talking here, which is so cute. And oh, Fräulein also gave her like some wings on the back. Also, she is some kind of fallen angel maybe. This is cool. Now they're all using their alien powers, which is so crazy. Okay, so let's get to know her. Tell a dramatic story. You really have to get friends before you leave, of course, you know, that are your sorority sister. Or you can memory erase somebody, which is really cool. I hope I can use that on the humans that we will meet on Earth, maybe. Tell unbelievable story. What else? Tell joke about mimes, because they know about mimes, maybe. Maybe they have some mimes on Sixum, which would be cool. And brighten day and get to know. Okay. Let's do that, and then maybe we will end the episode with a nice party for her, which would be really, really cool. And also, I think we should discuss some human stuff before we go, you know, on Earth. So maybe everyone has like a tip for her. Also, I've imagined that maybe someday, you know, Kex is going, or like all of them are going to visit her, of course all disguised as humans, and maybe they help her on her mission. I hope it will work, of course, because yeah, that would be the bomb. Oh, look how beautiful they all are. I especially like her, of course. I just dig the pink Sims. Really, really cool. So let's see what they're all doing, since they're all talking. No, don't go home, please don't. So I've actually cheated a little bit, of course, to be on Sixam. So if you ask yourself, I had to cheat a little bit and had to create a wormhole generator, it's called, to get there. And they can't live here, actually. So it's not their home. So basically, if I say go home, they will go to their Earth home, I would say. Like in Willow Creek, it will be in Willow Creek. And yeah, so maybe you go to sleep. Go to sleep, spray the monster under the bed. No, actually I like that. It's so sad that she can't have the monster under the bed, because it's tentacles and it would be so soothing, like an octopus living under her bed somehow. But since they are all adults, they won't have the monster under the bed. So yeah, why are you all talking upstairs here? You have such a nice living room. You're all talking in like the smallest space. It's so ridiculous, but that's, I guess, sim logic. So yeah, maybe have some dance. Dance also. So I thought maybe